So last week I wrote a blog about graduation in BJJ, Auckland BJJ, and what it means for us in Epsom. I had like 120 views so far on the page, so it looks like it really hits the nerve. Like a lot of people are interested to see what opinion and how we do things with the graduation, towards the graduation. And like today I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was like, I don't have any stripes. I've been training for 4 years. He's been training different gyms, and obviously, and he taps blue belts, which is true. He's bloody good, and he's super strong, super big. So, and I'm like, dude, in Epsom we don't care. We don't care if you tap higher belts. It's not how you get your stripes. Every club is different, obviously. They promote their students differently. In Epsom and Auckland BJJ, we just give a stripe every 6 months, usually during graduation. And if you've been consistent, you'll get your stripes in due time. So usually after 2-3 stripes, usually what we look for is we look at students who start evaluating me and myself and Stu and myself. We evaluate student. We look and behind his, watch him rolling and see how he's performing. And usually, if we feel that promoting him to the new belt will motivate him to train harder, and then we will promote him. And if I feel that the person will be like kind of getting stressed out with the new promotion, wearing a new belt, being worried to get called by lower belts, which happens all the time. I do get called all the time by lower belts. It happens if you keep rolling and you don't avoid anyone, which is what it should be about, then you're gonna get called and get submitted. It's fine. I mean, we don't really care. But it's an ego thing. It's human. It's normal that you don't like losing to lower belts. But at the same time, what's the point to promote somebody if you know that they'll stop rolling and they'll be avoiding people that can submit them? Then it's no point. You cannot promoting somebody that he will stop training or will be in fear of if his new color, the shadow of his own new belt. So then usually we'll be like, okay, look, we're gonna wait and maybe give him another stripe, so that becomes 4 stripes. So that's 2 years of training, and then the next graduation is 6 months. So that's 2.5 years. Hopefully by then they'll have a bit more maturity, skills, and we can promote them to the next belt. Now, I think it's a good thing to, after 2.5 years, to move belt regardless, because you hear horrible stories of people like, oh, you've been white belt for 4 or 5 years, and the guy was not at the remark, and he'll go and tap blue belts and purple belts, and but he doesn't live in the pressure or the need to actually perform. And I think that's what the belt does to people. It forces you to train harder and to be a role model, an example for others. So, to conclude that, just go have a look at the blog and read it and understand how we do the promotions at Auckland BJJ. Cheers.